You don't have to have the perfect space to be a host on Airbnb. We live in a pretty touristy area, so we've seen a lot of creative ways to host. Personally, we live in a split level house, so on the weekends we rent the lower portion of our house to make extra money. When we started looking for a house, we knew we wanted to figure out a way to rent a portion of it on Airbnb. Ideally, that was going to be an apartment garage or a full walkout basement. Neither of those were something that we could afford, so we landed with a split level. I know a split level might seem similar to a walkout basement, but the way our house is laid up, our guests are only a few steps away from us, so I'm constantly worried about the noise, but with some soundproofing, we are making it work. So if you live in a touristy area and you're trying to get creative on how to make some extra money, maybe you could rent on Airbnb. We have friends that rent out their master bedroom, so it has a separate entrance and it also has an attached full bathroom, so they just block it off from the rest of their house. We have people in our neighborhood who work remote and are able to stay somewhere else during the busy season and rent out their entire house. I know that's not always ideal because you have to have a second place to stay, but if you just did this a few weeks or weekends out of the year, it could work. Or if you're like us and you live at a split level, or if you have a full basement, you could try renting that out. We've also seen people park an Airstream on their property and rent that out. Really, there are so many options. I'd love to hear any unique stays you might have had.